Carlos and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah.
You want to get down? Jam. You want to get down? Jam. It ain't too much. It ain't, don't you? It ain't too much for me. Just jam. It ain't too much. It ain't, don't you? It ain't too much for me. Just. You want to get down, jam. You want to get down, jam. You want to get down, jam. You want to get down, jam.
That was lovely.
Yeah, thanks, man. You know, just trying to
Absolutely lovely.
Spice up your life. People in the world, spice up your life. Everyone in the girl, spice up your life. People in the world, spice up your life.
Victoria Beckham, man. She was always a sweetie.
Scary Spice was my go-to.
Absolute sweetie.
Why was the black one called Scary Spice?
I don't know. You think it was racial?
Yeah, I mean, it was scary to me why her fine ass wasn't fucking all over the goddamn, wasn't the leader of the clique, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I think Baby Spice was more of the popular one, right?
Is that the blonde one?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was cute.
She was cute.
She was cute.
They all have their fair share of findom.
Oh, definitely.
That's
I don't think that's ever gonna come back. Like something as big as that.
Like the groups,
like the female groups, like that.
Groups. Yeah, there's not really like. Is there a female group?
Like
now?
Destiny's Child was probably the biggest.
TLC.
What was the biggest recent group though? TLC
more
was
recent. Female.
I feel like there's more collaborations than there was like an actual group. Like I feel like Destiny's Child was the biggest, like the last big group. I would like to say.
I don't know. Yeah, a female group. I don't know. I think they tried and it didn't work out.
Like I know I follow the R&B Reddit, and there's actually a lot of like new R&B groups that are coming out, and especially like, female groups that are coming out with R&B music. But I haven't really given anything a chance. I'll be honest
groups,
with you.
they're just having a tough time. So whether it be the Spice Girls, your TLCs, your Destiny Child, feminists. It's all about just having them having a bad time. And, we hope they come back and they come back strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us the next generation of Destiny's Child.
Next generation. Yeah.
I would love to see that.
But I don't think they can make songs like that anymore.
No, definitely not. Cater to you.
Are you ready for this jelly? Are you ready for this jelly? Like, come on now. Don't be asking me that shit. You know goddamn well.
Yeah.
Got me all bricked up. I fucking did in 4th grade and shit. Shit.
Jelly.
Shit, jelly.
And then you look at the camera keeps to Ryan. I like peanut butter myself.
I'm more of a peanut butter man myself. You like jelly? I'm more like peanut butter. Shit. See me in the shower. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Good times, girl groups. Can't get no better. Let's start this show off right. Young World! It's summer.
Officially.
I know.
I think it started a couple weeks ago, but it's actually summer now.
You're trying to piss me off.
It's fucking nuts.
I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is The Blank with Carlos and Ryan. Welcome to the first summer edition of 2023 of The Blank with Carlos and Ryan.
It's hot, man.
It's hot.
Already. What a
hotter
drastic
than,
jump.
Sierra's Promise video.
Ooh.
That's a video.
That's one hot video.
That's one hot video. Lord have mercy. Is this what we're doing? We're just going to talk about girls back in our day and how they don't compete?
Well, I got some music news, so
all right.
That was definitely.
Do you want to say hi to the children?
What I wanted to talk about, but yeah.
It's your call.
Happy Thursday.
Woo!
I'm just saying, happy Thursday, everybody, and happy Friday if you happen to be listening on a Friday, as well as the weekend is too. It's actually the first weekend of June, which is super hype because we're getting crazy ass weather.
Which means crazy ass sundresses.
Shout out to sundresses.
Yeah.
Legit.
Shout
out to sundresses.
My favorite part of the summer.
It's actually ridiculous.
It's nuts.
How well women make sundresses
it's
look.
Fantastic.
You know what I mean?
It's fantastic. Screw you in your bikini. Where your sundress at? Don't take your clothes out. Put that sundress on, baby.
Honestly.
That's how I see it.
Sundresses are another level.
Toronto, there's one thing you do is produce beautiful women in
and
sundresses.
We're not trying to degrade the concept at all. We're not trying to
not?
No, definitely not. We just want to tell you look great. So shout out to sundresses.
Shit.
Keep that up.
Shit.
But Carlos and I definitely thank you for coming into another episode. I think we're at 105 today, which is fucking nuts. 105. Passing 100.
Shout out to Dufferin. 105
the 105 bus.
Yeah, baby. Shout out to Dufferin.
But definitely from the bottom of our hearts, for everyone who happens to keep listening.
I've become pretty heartless since this podcast started. So when you can thank them.
Carlos is definitely on some.
Heartless.
He's on that summer 23 tip.
Woo!
Summer 23.
Summer 23 Carlos is a problem. Summer 23 Carlos is an issue.
It just started, and this is already an issue.
Lord.
For all of our listeners
Lord.
that are not on YouTube, I'm fully just showing. You got to see Carlos' expression today. He's on another level.
I'm on another level. Summer 23 Carlos is. I'm wearing shorts. I brought out the Fresh Prince Jordans. Shit is getting real. And ladies, trust me when I tell you, I'm breaking hearts this summer.
No joke.
Because this is what it sounds like when doves cry. Shout out to Renio. But yeah, Summer 23, baby. Carlos is a problem. I'm lining up dates left and right.
I love it.
Every single weekend, baby.
I love it.
I'm lining them up.
I love it.
Right? I'm a problem this summer.
I love it.
Trust me. Woo!
So do you think that with summer, and you know how summer always brings that environment where everyone's like, okay, man, we got to stay single for summer because it's going to be fucking madness.
Fuck that. I'm trying to find the wifey right now. I don't give a I'm way too old for that shit. No way. Everyone's like, I'm going to get a girl every day. No. That's too tired. My back hurts. All right? I don't even know if I can't even get bricked up for long anymore.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, my God.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? I used to have more bricks than the Celtics did in the Miami game. But now, speaking of which, they lost. Boston lost.
Oh, yeah, that was huge.
And I'm so happy.
Yeah, as a Toronto fan, definitely. Fuck Boston.
Not the well, I'm sure the people are.
Well, the city. Carlos has been in Boston.
But I'm saying sports-wise,
yeah.
Fuck that city.
Yeah, but when it comes to sports, we're
God.
Mortal enemies.
They're so POS-y. Why did they win everything?
Yeah, they're the worst.
They're the worst. Come on.
The worst.
Ugh. And freaking, they just got our GM.
Oh no, they the Penguins did.
Oh,
Pittsburgh.
I thought it was Oh,
Pittsburgh.
right, my fault. That was
Kyle
Pittsburgh.
Dubas. Yeah, that would have been crazy though. If he went to Boston,
slap in the face.
Huge.
Huge slap in the face.
Bruin.
But I think it's bad enough that he was switched up when he said he would never switch up on Toronto. But you know what? Money's money, man.
Yeah, you gotta survive.
Money makes you do some evil stuff.
You gotta survive.
It makes you do some evil stuff. Summer 23 Carlos.
But yeah, summer 23 Carlos. I'm excited for you, man. I think that summer everyone's in a great mood and people are just more out to do certain things. So I think you might show your true self when we come out here.
Shit.
We're hoping to throw potentially an event. That'd be pretty nice if we can get an event going.
That'd
but
be nuts.
Summer's always fun, man. Especially in Toronto.
If you have bundas, you get in for free. Of the female bundas, not the male bundas. But Summer 23 Carlos, man. Yo, I'll keep y'all in lock. Trust me. You said you had music news.
Yeah. Just to start off, I don't know if you know about Tupac. Tupac news.
Tupac.
He just he actually is getting his Hollywood Walk of Fame star on the 7th. I don't know. Probably his mom, I would assume.
His mom is dead.
Okay. Never mind then. His unborn child. I don't know. But
I'm writing you a letter. Maybe the rose that grew from concrete is gonna be there.
Maybe it's just one rose.
Yeah, just a rose.
But pretty big, man.
He's getting a star on the hall. It's about
Yeah,
time.
June 7th, 2023.
It's
So
about
next
damn
week.
time.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised he didn't have one before. When I read the
Yeah.
news, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, how does this guy not have one 20 years ago?
You know? So I wonder who's gonna be. Probably Dre, Snoop. You think Suge Knight is gonna show up?
Isn't that dude in jail?
I mean, who knows? Maybe get like a phone call.
Like a video call from jail?
You know, just like a cigar in his mouth. Tupac was that home. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Dre, I see your bitch ass out there. You know, yeah, it's about time. Good for him. Where's Biggie's star? They should be right beside.
Does Biggie
each
don't
other.
have a star?
I don't believe.
I
he
would
does.
think that Biggie would have had a star before Tupac. I would think so.
You think so?
I would 100% think so.
I think Tupac's more popular than Biggie.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Come
man.
on.
I don't think so.
100%. Popularity wise, I think Tupac's much more popular than Biggie. I think album sales, Tupac has more.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I probably have my facts wrong,
Biggie
but
only has
I
two
would think that
albums.
Biggie's bigger than Tupac.
I don't know. I'm more of a fan of Biggie than Tupac, but I think in popularity wise, I believe
Yeah.
Tupac's bigger.
I guess he was in movies and all that kind of
he
stuff
was in
too.
movies, and he had much more albums. I don't
Yeah.
know, man. Yeah, we'll see. But good for Tupac though. You
Yeah.
see that documentary that came out?
No, not yet.
The Dear Mama
I've been planning on watching it, but I just haven't gotten to it yet,
Mm.
unfortunately. But is it good? Have you?
I haven't seen it. I figured you'd watch it since you're such a big fan. Apparently not.
Hey, I love Tupac, man. Tupac was like my first love for like
Oh,
music,
Boy, I was close.
like love for music.
Love for music. Which one was it? What song?
Well,
got
it
you
was
hooked?
R&B first, but then like Tupac was like part of the rap
You
game.
believe this guy? You believe?
For real,
this guy?
man.
What
Tupac
song,
was
what
like,
Tupac song was it?
I get around, man. Me listening to that as a kid, I was like, I don't know what he's talking about, but this is dope.
This is great.
And then
Saw the
I
video?
grew up and I'm like, oh shit, he gets around. I'm jealous. No, but shout out to Tupac. Rest in peace to you, man.
Yeah. R.I.P.
It's pretty
R.I.P.
crazy that like someone like a legend like that is like taken from existence.
I mean, and so young too.
Yeah.
And he
He was young.
So
He was younger
to
than
have-
us.
Yeah.
I think he was like 26
Yeah.
or 27
and he
or
had such
something
an
like that.
impact on the world.
Yeah.
So that says a lot about the person. You know.
You know what I was
He was a
thinking?
really personality. Yeah.
Why didn't we go to where he got shot in Vegas? I
We
don't know.
did.
We did?
Not where he got shot. Sorry,
And
but where he pulled up.
I know where
Where he
up.
pulled up, where that famous picture was taken.
I think there's like an intersection specifically
Yes,
where there's
they
like
got shot.
where he got
I
shot.
think it was just a bit. The walk was already too long.
Yeah.
We
It was
love
too
you,
fucking
Tupac.
hot
we,
out there,
We love
man.
you, Tupac, but we were drunk and fucking wanted to go where air conditioning was. You know what was my first experience with Tupac?
What?
The Realest Killers.
The realest killers.
Yeah,
Some
you know
real
that
gang
song?
shit.
Oh, you better
Some
believe.
real
Money
gang-
and women, think public in the business. No, I don't. What is probably Changes is my first Tupac. Experience.
Yeah, what changes?
Yeah,
it's a big
that's a
song,
pretty.
yeah.
This is most popular song. Yeah, probably Changes, and then I will dive into my favorite all-time Tupac song is Brenda's Got a Baby.
Oh yeah,
It's one of the best storytelling songs ever.
that song's ridiculous.
It's
man.
nuts, and,
It's, like,
it's
crazy.
I remember watching the video like when I was like a kid. I'm like, shit,
Yeah.
this is dark.
Yeah, it
Giving
was
birth to
definitely
a
like
kid and then like ditching it like that. Shit.
one of the most realist videos I think
Yeah.
at the time
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah. But, Tupac, well-deserved, man. You've created a generation of rappers who will follow in your footsteps.
I just don't know if like the Generation Z is gonna like take on Tupac.
Well, I
at
mean,
all.
they have their XXX Tentaciones and their King Vons and who else died?
But like you think like Juice
PNB
WRLD,
Rock, Juice WRLD.
you think those guys got like the same sort of feel or the same sort of like?
None of those rappers are going to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
I will call it now.
Goddamn.
I'm sorry.
We're
There's
marking
no
this down.
disrespect, but it's just in terms of a popularity aspect. These companies think about money, all right? That's all this is. I'm just letting you facts. Tupac on the Star Hollywood Walk of Fame, there was a money opportunity there, and they took it. That's all this is.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking facts. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And I guess now with that movie that came out recently, that's another add to it, right? Because a
Mm.
documentary came out or that movie came out, and I was like, okay, we might as well just try to push some Tupac sales.
Yeah, and then after they reveal the star, they're just like, all right, Tupac's Dear Mama on Hulu and wherever streaming is available, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's all of that. I'm just speaking facts, folks. If you don't like it, fucking get with it or get lost. All right. If you scared, say you scared. That's my mantra for life. That's my fucking saying for summer 23. You know what I'm saying?
If you scared,
say you scared.
If you scared, say
you
you
trying to
scared.
get this drink or what, babe? Huh? You trying to get, you trying to one pun me ting or what? It's like,
or what?
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Baby, if you scared, say you scared. Summer 23 Carlos don't play that shit.
Carlos going wild.
I got a story for you.
Please.
There is a man in Japan who
spoken like a true poet.
I mean, thank you.
Hey.
I mean, I didn't want to.
Gotta give
spoken like a true poet, and I didn't even. I wasn't even aware that I could. Oh, I should have said I didn't even know it, didn't I? Oh. Well, I'm sorry I screwed that.
Missed out on opportunities, but it's okay.
Next time, I'll get it. But there was a man in Japan who didn't have a plan, and then he realized he wasn't the man, and then he had to go back to the can.
Chatting right now.
Jeez, bro, let me cook.
Yo, Gen
let me
Z.
fucking cook right now.
Gen Z terminology. Chatting right now.
But yes, no, in all seriousness, this man is going to jail for 2.5 years in Japan for insider trading because he used to work for Square Enix, the gaming company.
Huge company.
Yuki Naja is his name. He's going to jail for 2.5 years for insider trading.
Damn.
But this man was very crucial for creating one of the greatest video games of all time.
Which game is that?
Guess. I'll give you 3 guesses. It's a puzzle. That's what the blank is here for. We're here to solve puzzles.
Tekken.
No. It is an old game and...
Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball.
And iconic. I was going to say iconic. Dead or Alive Jesus, I haven't heard that game in years. Wait, you own that game?
No, so my buddy had.
I was like, what the fuck?
So when the first Xbox came out, like the OG Xbox, I remember we went over to my buddy's house to have like a sleepover in grade like 3 or something like that. And this guy's basement was fucking nuts. He had a pool table, a bar, like one of the fucking first 65-inch screen TVs. Yeah. Like back in, I'm talking. So about
we're not talking flat screen. We're talking. That's a big ass,
CRT,
like a whole ass monitor.
I think called CRTs or something like that. So like the fucking TV probably was like 1,000 pounds. Or something stupid. So he had one. So we're all staying over one day. We're playing Halo. Yeah. And he's like, "Yo, I just got this new game. You guys want to play it?" I'm like, "Okay, what game is it?" And it was fucking Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. Yeah. So for those people who don't know it, go look it up on YouTube. It's like the stupidest fucking game.
Dead or Alive is a fighting game.
It's a fighting game.
Where, it's similar to your Street Fighters, your Mortal Kombat, your Tekkens, yada, yada, yada. So instead of fighting this time around, the creators are like, let's get them half naked and get them to play beach volleyball.
And there's all these like anime-ish characters like with big-ass tits and like these small bikinis. No ass. It was nuts, man.
And no stomachs.
I can't believe they made a game like that.
And they did, and I didn't even know if it was successful. Like
I don't know. We could probably look up the sales.
I don't think it did that well. It was only it was probably good for like 2 seconds. They're like, okay, let me return this to Blockbuster. But we got one more game to guess.
Kingdom Hearts.
No.
Damn.
You know, I want to know what game he co-created. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh shit!
I told you it was an iconic game.
Huge.
Iconic game.
That's a multi-million-dollar like.
Probably $1 billion.
You think Sonic the Hedgehog is
Sonic is massive. Yeah. Bro, he's like one of the godfathers of video games. That's the face of Sega.
I remember the movie
that came out. Did you watch the movie?
I watched like a little bit of it.
How was it?
My brother was watching it.
How was that?
No, it wasn't
not
great.
Good.
No.
The second one I heard it was better because Knuckles is in it, played by Idris Elba.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's interesting.
Is that the red guy?
Yeah.
Funny.
Come on, yeah, Sonic. Come on, mate. Come on, bruv. I'm Knuckles, yeah. Don't make me get you, Sonic. I'm gonna get you, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. Damn.
Yeah. He co-created Sonic.
That's crazy.
And then you would think that a guy
insider trading, yeah.
You think that guy would get paid.
He probably is getting paid.
Well, that's the thing. He worked for Square Enix, and he was responsible for like these 2 games that bombed.
Oh, okay.
And then times fell hard, and then he did the insider training to get back up, and
Like,
didn't work out.
I would like to go look up this guy's salary in the last like 10 years. Let's say how
look
many
it up now.
how much yen he's made.
Yuki Naja.
Like I get it. People got to do like some crazy shit to be on. You know, you had hard times. You make some bad decisions, but then you're throwing away 2.5 years of his life, and he's probably not gonna have a career after the fact. Dude's gonna start getting playing Sonic the Hedgehog for the rest of his life.
It's not revealed. They're very secretive over there in Japan. There's only like 5 pages that came up on Google.
Oh, really?
Search up his salary. Yeah, so they're secretive over there.
That's crazy.
Good for them. Good for them. But yeah, it goes to show you, folks, you can create one of the greatest things of all time, and you don't get no money for it. No money at all. So save your money. Live better. Walmart. That's my other mantra for summer 2023. If you scared, say you scared.
Walmart needs to sponsor us for that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. This episode should be sponsored by Walmart. If you scared, say you scared. And that's it. That's all I got. You know what show came back? Clone High. You haven't watched Clone High?
Is that on Old Night Teletoon?
Like, yeah, Teletoon, MTV.
Okay,
You haven't watched
got
Clone High?
I didn't. I've probably watched like 1 or 2 episodes.
Oh my God! Way back in the 1980s, secret government employees dig up famous guys and ladies. Clone High.
What's so good about
Clone High?
What's so good about Clone High?
Dude. It is basically clones of like famous historic people. So you have your Abraham Lincolns, your Joan of Arc, Cleopatra, JFK, and Gandhi. So the first time around, the show was actually canceled because India was not a fan of the whole Gandhi situation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the show got canceled. And then years later, news came out about Homeboy. And they're like, oh, whoopsie daisy. Looks like we got eggs on our face.
God.
So now they revived it. But for some reason, Gandhi's still not back in the show. He was my favorite character on the show.
They didn't bring him back?
No, they didn't bring him
reasoning
back.
for that?
No, I guess because they were worried about what India's going to say. But he's pretty, it's not a good look for Gandhi. He got canceled after that. So I don't know what happened there. But my favorite part was when Gandhi became a rapper and his name was G-Spot. G-Spot, rock the G-Spot. G-Spot, rock the G-Spot. What's my name? G-Spot. What do I rock?
Wait a second. So did you know what a G-spot is?
At the time?
At the time.
Well, you know what? Funny enough, this was like in 5th grade. I was rapping that. And then my buddy and everyone was rapping to it. But the one kid that knew was the dude that was considered like gifted. And he's like, hey, do you know what a G-spot is? I'm like, no. And then he told me. And I'm like, oh.
Right.
Giggity goo. And I still rapped it. I didn't give a shit. G-spot, rock the G-spot.
Damn, Clone High.
Clone High,
man. Maybe I'll give it a chance.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Yeah.
There's just famous characters. They get cloned, and they just get reimagined. Harriet Tubman came back in this one.
Damn.
Frida Kahlo. You know who Frida is?
Is that the lady?
Confucius.
The lady with the mustache.
With the mustache and the unibrow.
Yeah.
Confucius comes back. It's a good one, man. It's a good one.
Who's reviving it? Like what company?
Who is reviving? That's a good question. I know it's on Crave in Canada, but it's HBO. Sorry, HBO Max.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Gotta check it out, dude. It's a good show.
I'll check it out.
The original's a good show.
I'll check it out.
It's a good show. So we talked earlier about the Celtics getting bricked up or throwing up bricks in Miami.
I was getting bricked up watching that game.
Okay. You know where I was getting bricked up? Do you know where I was getting bricked up?
I'd love to know.
Last week. What happened after the podcast?
Oh
dear.
Whoa.
We got story time for y'all. Well, not really a story. It was just an event.
Oh, yeah.
We went to, yeah. So basically, we went to a
I forgot about that.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
I was definitely drunk. So
were you?
I was
you
definitely. I was definitely drunk.
Here's let me show my side of things. So we went to an event where it was for EMS police, firefighters, they fight one another. It's for charity and all that. We got a hook up with one of our buddies, and we went to the event. We saw some amateur boxing go on, and it was attended by some very gorgeous females.
Tons of them.
And I'm not exaggerating when I say it was probably the most beautiful women. I've never seen so many beautiful women in one area at the same time.
I think it's cool because it felt like it wasn't a regular event in Toronto. It was
right.
It's an exclusive event.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, like what Carl said, it's pretty much just like an amateur boxing event. For all of the very first responders in the GTA.
Yeah.
Realistically, I don't know if it's Ontario.
I believe it's GTA.
The GTA. So the GTA, and then come together. There's a whole boxing event, and then just drinks, stuff like that, music being played. But it was just really, really fucking cool to feel like you're at an exclusive event with a whole bunch of people that normally can't or maybe don't even do that kind of shit regularly.
This is literally their one time of the year where they can relax and turn up a bit. And I'm gonna, goddamn, if I ever get stopped by the police, I'm triple checking them. If it's a female, jeez Louise. Yeah. Like, girl, were you at that boxing event? You looking like a knockout tonight. I'm telling you. Shit.
2023 Carlos, man.
Yeah, man. 2023. Yo, I'm a problem, ladies and gentlemen. I keep telling you. I am a problem this summer. All right? Don't play with me.
But yeah, it was
so much fun. We got wasted. There was no way I could work the next day. So that's why I thank God, said I'm not coming in the next day. But I got shit-faced.
What was your favorite part about it?
My favorite was when you were just standing there all night trying not to get in trouble. Just like, man, I got a girl at home. I'm not trying to. So he was literally like this the entire night, just like either he didn't want to get in trouble with his girl, or he was just trying to avoid any charges that night because there was a lot of police presence. But it was a fun day. It was a fun night.
Well, I'm sure that everyone can sort of relate in this sort of sense. You go to any sort of an event, you get double checked, triple checked. They literally touch your nuts just to make sure you don't got nothing.
Yeah.
You walk right in. Yeah. No, nothing.
Yeah. So they could be carrying a piece for all we know.
And then when we're talking to people, they're like, yeah, this is probably the most safest place that you can be in the city at this moment, kind of thing, right? Because everyone's on the same page. Yeah. And that was the cool part about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
but
it was
but I didn't want to get in shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
God.
Golly. Man, I was dancing and whatnot. But I'm not gonna lie. A few ladies, they were checking me out, and I'm like, all right, okay. It's a good start to the summer. But yeah, it was a good event. And I cannot wait till next year.
Yeah.
Cannot wait till
definitely next year. Shout out to all first responders. You guys make a huge difference in our city, and just keeping the safety and just being there for society, every day. And it's just wonderful. You guys deserve more events like that. I hope that more companies put out money and, raise money to be able to kind of create events for people to do stuff like that. So absolutely fucking nuts. I think my favorite part of the night was just seeing like all these first responders be out of like their suit, When you like walk down the street and you see a cop, he's in like a fucking huge ass vest with like a gun and like big ass pants, or like fucking people working like ambulances and all that kind of shit. They're in like suit and firefighters. You know what I mean? Like it was nice them being relaxed. Yeah, they're just being relaxed. No uniform. Regular clothes. It was nuts, man. It was just cool seeing them like super, super laid back and just having a great time. So, yeah, shout out to that event. Gloves up. I think that's what it's called.
Event. Always a good time. Always a good time. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month, man.
Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month.
Holy shit.
I think it's great.
You think so?
I think it's 100% great.
I think it's cool because, it's nice that they can get representation, but I think it's kind of concerning where, like, they think that they're dying at an alarming rate. People think that they're dying at an alarming rate, and I'm like, now, hold on. Like, where's the statistics on that? Because I'm seeing that everything's gay nowadays when I see it. I've seen commercial with 2 dudes like kissing while the kids are playing in the pool and shit. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I think representation is key, and I think everyone's. I'm not seeing anything to show that gay people are dying and whatnot. So I don't know. I don't want to look like I'm ignorant or anything. I'm just saying from what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? But either or.
I don't think
Love is love. Embrace who you are.
Yeah, definitely.
And we are here at the Blank are in full support. All right. No hate here. It's all love, baby. All love.
Definitely.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I definitely find like there's extremes to every side of politics
100%.
and extremes to every sort of
100%.
conversation. So I don't think that every LGBTQ like community or person that feels part of that community thinks that.
I want to be clear.
Like there's definitely the extreme
100%.
part.
Everything
You know
has
what I
extreme.
mean?
I'm
Right?
sure there's extreme Asians. I think that all Asians should run the world. There's black people. I know there's fucking black supremacists or not black supremacists. Black Israelites. I believe I'm not a fan of them. You know what I'm saying? Why do they have to give me shit because I dated a white girl in the past, man? Like bro, like come on, man.
It's funny to see because like there's always like around this time, especially during June Pride Month, like both sides just take it extremely far to the point where it doesn't need to be. Like
Mm.
obviously just fucking have your fun, enjoy the month, represent yourself.
Yep.
Just have pride in yourself kind of thing. And I think that it's crazy how far it's gotten. Like I was reading some shit about the whole Bud Light situation and like far right, extremist far right conservatives are coming out and like posting on Twitter being like Bud Light's fucking trans semen. Like that kind of shit. You know what I mean? And it's like it's so ridiculous and they're posting it because it is Pride Month and just like taking shots at the LGBTQ community and like taking shots at Bud Light for no real reason, realistically.
Well, I mean, I've had Bud Light in the past, and I can say through experience that that is an accurate description of the taste of Bud Light.
I like it. I actually like it.
Tastes like trans semen. Yeah, but folks, let's talk about something for one thing. For all of you guys who are, like, oh, it's just they're just showing their support. These companies don't support you, motherfuckers. Let's get one thing straight. All right? Excuse me. There is only one thing that these people are in for, and that's money. All right? What's I forget the name of the female that they promoted for the the whole trans situation, but she's popular. All right? They only chose her because she's popular. Why don't you think they chose the trans person across the street? Because she's not popular. The trans female brings in moolah. This one did not, apparently. There was a lot of controversy. Why do you think Bud Light is trying to go with frickin' the Harley Davidson now to promote their goddamn drinks? Going to the next manly shit. To be honest, if you drive a Harley, you know what... That's whatever. That's another side thing. But even still, they're trying to make up for their losses, folks. That's not support. That's loss of money. Don't believe the hype. These organizations only care about one thing, and that's money. Don't believe the hype, folks. Come on. Be better. Do better. Walmart.
Yeah, I think people need to relax on that
Chill.
whole thing, honestly.
There's more to life, all right? There's more to life. There's more to complain. Think about your bills coming up, all right? Think about your kids. Why they're fucking screaming in goddamn screamo songs in the garage. All right? There's more to life. Chill. Think about why aren't you employed? Huh? Think about that. Jesus.
Carlos 23, man.
Summer 23, Carlos.
23,
I am a fucking problem.
Does not care.
Don't give me that shit. If you scared, say you scared. Shit.
But yeah. Happy Pride Month. I don't know. I'm excited. I love seeing fucking the hype about it, especially in Toronto. Like Toronto, we got a great gay culture and society.
Shout out to Church Street.
It's dope, man. Like a couple of the drag bars I've been to, like it's so much fun, man. So like,
they're good people.
They're a great time, man. It's honestly tons of fun. I find people like are scared to go because like they don't think that they're comfortable and stuff like that, or they like it's too out of their element. But you just go and you just have a good time. It's not as if they're pressuring you to dress in drag when you go to these events, or like fucking throwing their titties in your face and all that kind of. It's not like a strip club. They're just being themselves. You know what I mean? And I think that's what a lot of people like overlook or like overthink when it comes to that. And like, man, the amount of money that I'm sure that the gay community generates for Toronto, Church Street in itself, all the bars, like it does well. Like especially with the Pride like parade. Like the amount of money that bars happen to make during that weekend, the amount of events and all that kind of stuff that go around the city during that time is fucking massive. Like really all these people get 1 month just to represent themselves and fly a flag, and then they get 1 weekend to have fun, and people are tripping because of it. You know what I mean? It's like weird to me. Like I know recently there was the Toronto District Catholic the school board, or was it York? Board. So York Region School Board, for those who don't know, Catholic District School Board. Yeah. What they wanted to do, or they proposed, they were going to fly the Pride flag at all the schools for the month of June, and then a whole bunch of parents got pissed. Police actually got called to the meeting when they actually happened to vote on it because they didn't want any like sort of fuckery. And eventually, the school voted not to, so they're not going to fly it, from my understanding, which makes sense. You know, it's a Catholic school and all that kind of stuff.
It's a religious school. Why would you... Guys, come on. The one religion that's against homosexuality, and you think that they're going to fly that shit? Come on. Folks. Come on. And now they're saying they want to cancel York Region's Catholic schools over... Folks.
We should have canceled the schools a long fucking time ago.
Well, you know what I mean?
The fuck?
Like, folks, come on. You're calling for cancellation now? Where was that energy when the fucking what was it? They're finding the Aboriginal kids.
Oh yeah.
Where was that energy? What happened there? Really?
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean, folks. You know what I mean? And then also, but the whole Catholic church being accused of molesting children and shit. Focus your goddamn energy, people. All right. Speaking of which, what's that Blue Jays player?
Oh,
I don't know the
that's something
about
Anthony
it,
Bass. I forget his first name, but his last name's Bass or Bass.
Apparently, a very homophobic video, and he was forced to apologize.
Yeah, so pretty much what happened. He's one of our pitchers for the Jays. Came out and he's a very devout Christian, which is great. You know, I truly believe in that. Like, you know, if you have something to believe in, then believe in it. But he came out and posted on social media, was like, yo, we need to ban Target for posting, like, you know, LGBTQ fucking clothing for children and books. And then we need to ban Bud Light and all that kind of stuff, right? So then obviously Toronto, which is the most fucking multicultural melting pot, diverse city that you can probably play for in the MLB, other than, like, New York.
Yeah,
we're probably on par with like New York and like all the LA teams and like, but it's just crazy how he comes out and says that shit, and then he's obviously getting backlash from Toronto.
Right.
The fucking there's videos if you go online to the Blue Jays fucking fan base, like there's videos of when he goes up to pitch, people are booing him at his own fucking at his own games,
at the home game. Yeah,
like you as a baseball player, like know your role.
Yeah,
and then fucking just. I'm not saying, like, just shut up and dribble. I'm not saying that at all. But it's like, understand where you're coming from. Or go play somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, demand a trade. Like, go somewhere else. Like, why put yourself, especially your family, if your family's here, why put them in a situation where they can potentially be fucking, you know, just disturbed by living in the city? You know what I mean? Like... There's those instances. I'm sure that they probably get harassed on the street. I'm sure he probably doesn't go on the street of Toronto because he knows he's going to get harassed. That's the thing,
though. Like, should he be harassed for something that he believes in? Well, I don't think... I think that... Well, I don't know. Here's the thing. I think he's a strong believer in his faith. And I know the Bible has its sayings of homosexuality and yada, yada, yada. But it's cool to have your faith, but... God will forgive you if you are... God appreciates and loves the fact that you are accepting of everyone and anyone regardless of who they are. That and judgment such as, you know, condemning someone for being gay, that's not up to you. That's up to God. And I know that's for certain. That's a certain thing in the Bible.
But
100%.
like, there's the conflict between like some people don't believe that. Right?
Oh, 100%.
Right? It's like,
but at the end of the day, judgment at the end of the day is not up to you. It's up to leave that to God himself. So if he's gonna punish someone for doing that, that's not up to your judgment. Overall, I don't know. I don't think I think the guy made a mistake and just move on and let on. But at the end of the day, controversy is controversy, and people are gonna eat it up. Speaking of, I think we're reaching the portion of our some people's kids thing, and I know the perfect target. Now, I'm not mean against children. I like children. Children are cool. They're the future. Treat them well and let them lead the way. As
they're the future.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't say anything rude about children intentionally. To that fucking cunt that fucking set off the fireworks in the goddamn TTC bus. 14 years old. That's what, 8th grade, maybe 9th grade in high school?
8th grade, 9th grade.
Are you fucking retarded? Jeez. I'm sorry I had to use that term, but that's what I have to... You are setting off fireworks in a goddamn TTC bus where other passengers are sitting? Why would you think that why would you think that's smart? And you think they wouldn't... you know they have cameras in that goddamn bus. You think they wouldn't catch you? What... the segment's called Some People's Kids, so it's actually fitting that it's an actual child.
Legitimately, yeah.
So it's like...
We've been giving it to adults this whole series.
Adults could be stupid too, but kids, oh my God. This was a bad one. This was bad.
Yeah.
I've had my fair share on the TTC going to college. That was like a Monday through Friday flex for me. I take the subways whenever I go, or sometimes when I go downtown. I drive now because I pay insurance, but... The TTC is a sacred place, all right? You sit there, you shut up, and you mind your goddamn business. If you like to make conversation, cool, you can try that. But if you're told to shut the fuck up and leave me alone, you have to respect that rule. Mm-hmm. So don't disturb that. Keep it quiet and move on. You know the goddamn buck tees that are moving around these streets, taking the buses. I don't know how they can afford to take these transportation, but you know how they move around. And then you have the nerve, the audacity to disturb my TTC time. Folks, listen here. You have a long day of work. You're trying to go to work. Either or, it is stressful. It is miserable. I need that peace in between the going home and work, going home from work time. That's my peace to de-stress, relax. And then someone comes out of nowhere and pops fucking fireworks in the goddamn TTC bus.
Ridiculous.
Ah! My God. Well, they announced that she was arrested.
Yes, and charged.
Yeah.
At 14, man.
At 14 years old. She ain't going to prison, which I think dumbasses like that should go to prison. Let her, take her to the real Beyond Scared Straight program, you know what I'm saying? Where she can choose between jelly and peanut butter.
I'm sure she's gonna get some sort of like fucking community service or something like that.
Juvie. Yeah, I think she would go to juvie.
And it wasn't just like one of those like fucking sparklers or something like that.
It was a whole ass.
It was a legitimate firework.
Like we're talking like Canada Day, July 4th. Yeah. Like it's no joke. It wasn't like a sparkler little. The video's online. Y'all can see it for yourself. So to the female, and they can't reveal her name because she's a minor.
Yeah.
So that being said, some people's kids, rightfully so, goes to that 14-year-old girl on the TTC bus that set off the fireworks. Shame on you. Your parents need to do better. Sit you down. I'm not for beating kids. If that was my kid, I'd whoop that ass. Best believe it. Call Child Protective Services because they should be safer with her than they are with me if I saw that video. All right? I don't want that kid if I saw that if that was my kid on that video. Ah, my God, that was so dumb. All right? That is some people's kids this week.
Yeah, congratulations.
You made it.
Kids are fucking crazy nowadays,
what
man.
All for
Absolutely
clout
crazy.
and TikTok and what is this?
The-
Why would you want that? Come on. Ah!
It's weird, man. It's like I feel like kids in this generation don't know right from wrong the same ways the same way ours did. You know what I mean? Like if you were doing something wrong,
ass whoopings.
you felt it. Like you felt it inside.
Physically,
I'm doing something wrong. I shouldn't be doing this.
Well, I felt it from the fucking belts that my
Yeah,
parents
that
gave
too.
me.
That too.
So I like if I'm doing wrong, I'd be like, dude, fucking bro, I can feel the belt against my skin as the more and more I do this. I'm saying, kids, oh my god, that was so dumb. That was so dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna move on because Summer 23 Carlos said some pretty savage stuff already, and I'm not trying to get canceled.
Let me give one life lesson to if there are any fucking kids
please.
that are listening.
Go ahead.
I need the younger generation to understand like the way that you guys are growing up in this era that you don't really understand, like with like sharing and likes and all of that kind of stuff. I know that it's cool and it's part of your daily life, like to be a kid and to have like an iPhone and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. But you really have to understand and be wary of what you're sharing, what you're doing, you know, the satisfaction that you're getting from likes and stuff like that. Like you have to kind of try to grasp that understanding and really watch yourself when you're doing certain things like that. If it feels wrong, then don't fucking do it. You know what I mean? Even if it's like the little bit fucking feeling like your parents are gonna fucking disown you or beat the fuck out of you or just be mad at you for doing something, you probably shouldn't be doing it. And I think that you have to be really wary. And I feel like the kids in our generation, we knew, you know what I mean? Like we knew when our parents were gonna be disappointed. We knew that we were going to be doing something wrong. But if you feel that in any sort of sense, most likely there's something going on in that sense, so you shouldn't be doing it. So I like to blame these kids at the same time, but it is bad parenting at the same time. And just part of growing up as a kid, like you obviously
lack
do
thereof.
yeah, the lack of parenting and the lack of authority in any sort of sense. But kids really need to just grasp that concept where it's like, man, there's certain things that you can share and it's fine to share and, you know, to do as a teenager, but there's a lot of bad stuff that gets exposed at a greater level because of things like social media, things like the way that you're growing up and being so exposed in that sort of sense. So really watch yourself, try to learn.
Oh, no, I'm not going to say that to a child. Oh, boy. I am risque today.
But just learn to be better. I think that's a main thing, and that's just coming from the heart because, you know, you definitely wouldn't want to see the younger generation get too fucked up on, you know, because of things like social media, you know what I mean? So.
Wow, that was very from the heart and very, very thoughtful, man.
For real, man. Yeah. For real. It's crazy to see and it's sad, you know, and when you see shit like that at a 14-year-old, me and you are on the bus, we're like, man, we just want to go see some girls at the mall. Yeah. You know, or like we just want to go eat or like whatever. It's like we just want to go to Wonderland, but like these people are like causing trouble and shit and then being like, I'm going to post it on TikTok and then get likes for it. And then be like, oh, remember that one time when you fucking lit the fucking fireworks on the bus? It's like, no, man. Like, that shit shouldn't be cool.
Yeah, that was
you know?
very stupid to me.
Like, for us, we would be like, yo, you're dumb. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. And those kids just don't get it because every other kid thinks it's cool. It's like, that's the problem with kids nowadays. It's like, they don't know what's wrong from right. And they don't have their friends to tell them, like, yo, that was dumb. Right? Like, the worst.
I'm gonna hit the asses with some truth bombs. Listen, you fucking spoiled little shits. All you goddamn kids out there, you clout chasing fucking pussies! You guys are out there bothering people on the goddamn bus? Listen, you little shit. You motherfucker. Back in my day, yo, if you were being dumb, I'd fucking call you a bitch, a pussy, and I'll probably slap your shit, all right? Don't piss me off.
My God.
And I don't care if you're a kid. I will fuck you up. Carlos, fucking between January and April would have been nice and let that shit slide. Summer 23, Carlos, try me. I will fuck you up, little boy. Try me.
Carlos on
Fuck the law. I will goddamn whoop that ass on that bus. Oh, you want to show your daddy? Oh, fucking, I will whoop his ass too. Bring him on. See me.
What was that line in The Water Boy when he's talking about Captain Insano? He's like, strong words from a strong man, Captain Insano. And then Adam's like, Captain Insano.
Captain Insano.
Captain Insano, man.
That's a great movie.
So fucking classic.
You can do it.
Yeah. God.
Oh boy. We had a pool party this past weekend.
We did. It was a
great
wonderful,
time.
wonderful pool party.
Shout out to the boy.
Yeah.
Can't tell. That was a great event. A little event there that we had. A little, few friends getting together. Me not drowning in the pool. Had some noodles to grab on while in the pool. Had some burgers and glizzies. And
Glizzies?
yeah.
You know what?
Uh-oh.
We're super fucking...
No matter what everyone told you, I eat glizzies at a fucking substantial amount of time, okay? I take my time. I don't hurry it up.
I just want to let everyone know I didn't eat one. I don't think I did, though.
You bitch.
I think I only had the burger.
You bitch.
It's just bad timing.
You bitch. I was already full from the glizzies.
But they were delicious.
They were fantastic.
The food was delicious.
It was fantastic.
It makes me super fortunate that, at this age, we can get together like that. So I don't know why Carlos and I didn't take a picture. We probably should have taken a picture for the blank
I took a
Instagram.
video
Oh, you did?
not of us, but the backflip that my boy Daniel did.
Oh,
Which was
yeah.
cool,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
was cool.
So
But yeah, we didn't do a picture. I took a picture.
we got a little bit better.
to
We got a little bit better than that.
Uploaded it to my my dating app account.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. I got some traction. I got some traction. They like the shirt and they like the dog. Some of them, like the dog, but I dislike that because if they can't see me and they see the dog over me, then what's the point?
People love dogs, man.
They like dogs, but you know what? Summer 23, Carlos ain't into that shit. Fuck Lassie. All right, come over here and get the Cerberus right here,
Wow.
baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Summer 23. I'm a problem, y'all. I keep repeating myself. Don't fucking play with me this summer. I'm not the one. I ain't the one.
Is it so like okay? Let's say
Yeah.
for the opposite. So like you're swiping right or
Yeah.
you're going through profiles and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and then a woman has like a nice picture with her and like some sort of
I think that
pet
I like.
that you would like. Whether it's like a fucking tiger or like
If I seen a woman
or something
with
like
a
that.
fucking python, shit. I
like
like
what
the
like
python.
okay. So wait a second. Okay, so what pet would you want first off? If you were to
What-
pick a pet in the
that I
world
would own.
that you would like, yeah, it could be anything. in the
Any
world.
animal
Anything in the world.
that I'm able to tame
Yes.
and call.
No,
my
it doesn't.
own.
It could be any pet that you.
It doesn't even have to be a domestic house pet.
No.
Any animal.
Any
I
animal.
pick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I
boy.
know that if I went,
Fictional.
no, it has to be
Oh.
no nonfiction, my friend.
Oh,
What is There's
okay.
Harry Potter,
All right, just saying. It would nice to have like a
fucking Gryffindor, motherfucker.
Yo, that'd be sick,
Yeah, it would be pretty sick,
right?
But
Any domesticated or any animal,
Any animal.
non-domesticated counts
be any
too.
yeah.
That's a good question. If I had to pick one to be in my house, I would say lion, but they eat a lion. That's an expensive food.
Yeah,
Um,
that would be sick
that'd be
to have a
dope.
fucking
That
lion.
it would be cool, but then to tame it would be nuts. Like, fuck, you have to take care of that shit. I can't walk the streets, or I mean, to be fair, a wolf, probably.
A wolf.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say for example,
Yeah.
you're swiping on these profiles,
Yeah.
and then you see this girl, and then she's got like two badass looking wolves, like in this picture that she's kind of with.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't it entice you a little bit more to swipe right on that girl?
Well, I'd be like, bitch, they're gonna fucking eat you. Get the fuck out of there.
But would you still swipe right?
It depends how she look. If she was dressed like Britney Spears in the Slave for You music video, then yeah, that's quite right, baby.
So then yes.
But I don't know. Like,
I think it's more enticing.
100%, because they're just like, oh wow, is that your dog? And I'm like, no. And
But
they're
I'm
like,
good with dogs.
But I like dogs.
And I think that is enough to start a conversation. And I think that those are the things that people look for, because if you're not a pet person or an animal person at all, I think that's a red flag to some people.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
People.
Like a lot of people are like, man, because I think that being around like pets and stuff like that, animals can really tell who's good and who's not. I feel, and then that's maybe the superstition Asian in me. But I feel like they can almost like sense if you're a good person or a bad person, and
if you'd be a good owner.
Yeah, whether you'd be a good owner or you're willing to treat this like, you know, this pet properly and stuff like that. And I think that it's receptive, and I think that human beings like that attribute in other human beings. Like, I wouldn't want to be with somebody who didn't like pets, even though I'm not a huge pet person. But it's like, I can only imagine if we were ever around a dog or we're ever around a cat or something like that, and then you're just like, yo, fuck this.
I'm scared of cats.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Really?
No, I don't think but it's different if you were like, man, I fucking hate cats and I don't want them ever around. You know what I mean?
I used to be. It was because I got a bit traumatized by one when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It was
we've definitely talked about this in the past.
Yeah, that was a very
but
scary day.
it's like, imagine, you know what I mean? It's an attractive attribute to see somebody like with that. So I'm glad that it's making some traction. I'm good. I'm glad.
Well, you know.
So guys, take some fucking notes. Get some more pictures with some pets.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sure you'll get
the
more
conversation going.
Yeah, it's a conversation starter.
You know, they see you with the dog, and then later they'll see you become. Roof, baby.
Oh my god.
Roof.
Oh my
Summer
god. Okay, I'm
Carlos
done with this dude.
Tonight's the night though. NBA Finals, first game.
Yeah, game one. Huge.
Big game.
It's gonna be a fucking huge
Big
game.
Who do you think's taking it series wise?
Series wise?
Yeah.
I'm going with the big D.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
I'm going that big D.
Hey yo.
Hey, I
Can
don't
you
see
please
hey,
clarify
I don't
for
see
our-
nothing
for the
wrong, man.
children?
The big D.
Denver.
Denver,
Just say Denver.
Colorado.
Hey yo. Denver Nuggets. Why the big what?
What do you mean?
Why can't you just say Denver?
What do you mean? They're a tall team.
That's not what you were referring to.
Man,
You know it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know it.
I don't know what you're talking
That
about.
was very suspect, sir.
Okay, but aside me,
Yeah.
who are you going with?
I want Denver to win, but I think Miami's gonna take it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't rule those guys out.
No, you can't. Jimmy Butler is a different kind of beast now.
They're the first.
And that Caleb Martin fellow.
Oh, yeah, that
Good
dude's going to
Lord.
get paid.
Good Lord.
That dude's going to get paid.
What did Charles Barkley was just like, they have to call him Mr. Martin at the bank now.
Mr. Martin,
Yeah.
here's your money. Like,
Yeah,
thank you.
That dude's been, oh my God. That
Yeah,
dude,
he's balling.
I'm surprised he didn't get MVP.
That guy's balling. It's Jimmy, though.
Yeah, I guess.
There's more. If there wasn't Jimmy on the
But I
team,
mean,
and if it was like, let's
yeah.
say like a DeRozan,
Yeah.
then Caleb would have won it.
Yeah, but no.
But it's Jimmy.
But
Jimmy's a fucking. That dude's a legend.
I guess.
DeRozan's a legend too.
Yeah.
But it's
Don't
like
sleep on DeRozan now.
Jimmy's just like that dude that's in like your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
DeRozan's
I think-
DeRozan's like one of those silent G's.
Yeah. If Caleb plays the way he's playing, he's gonna get MVP.
Oh
in the
yeah.
future for sure.
Definitely.
So hang in there, Caleb, and go get him. Go
Yeah.
get him.
Funny
Good luck to both teams.
fun fact. Like I think Miami's the 8th seed or the first 8th seed to make it to the final since like 1999 or something like
Damn.
that. So over 20 something years.
Bro, they almost lost it. Like
Yeah.
all.
I did.
Can you imagine losing? If oh my God, if Boston was the team to come back from 3-0, I would be miserable for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they didn't win.
That would have been
because-
huge for
oh,
Boston sports though.
Fuck. Oh my God, that would suck.
I went on the Boston Reddit.
Why?
Just to see, man. I like.
You know they type the way they talk.
I know. I'm not there to see. I'm not there to like flaunt. I don't post anything in the Reddit or anything like that. But it's just cool to see how people are
Back at
reacting
the
to a
ABBA.
loss.
Back at the ABBA.
And man, fucking those guys are harsh.
Oh yeah.
Harsh dudes, man.
Extremely racist.
So
Fuck that city. Sports wise, nice city nonetheless. Well, I guess that's it for this week's episode.
We're at our time.
We have ran out of time, and I'm hungry, and I would like to drink alcohol outside. So
it's a beautiful day out.
it's
Go
a
enjoy the
beautiful
weather.
day.
Go enjoy the weekend. Get outside. Get some vitamin D.
And be aware of summer 23, Carlos.
Yeah.
Because you can get vitamin D from the sun.
I'm scared.
Or you can get vitamin D from me.
I'm scared. And you should be too.
Rough, baby.
I see something wrong.
Oh, jeez. Wow, that's a first. Oh, no. This is
playing.
concerning.
I'm just playing.
Oh, no. On that note, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is what it sounds like when doves cry.
Feel
it.
Other way around. Peace. Peace, everybody.